and you sing, so we'll sing together. I cry and you cry, so we'll cry together. I love and you love, so we'll love together. You hurt, I hurt, so we'll hurt together, together. Through everything, even the smaller things, even the harder things, we stay together, yeah. Through everything, even the bigger things, nothing's impossible if we stay together, yeah. You joke, I joke, so we laugh together. We share, we cuss, but we learn together. We hurt, we fuss, but let's hurt together. I live, you live, so we live together, together. Through everything, even the smaller things, even the harder things, we stay together, yeah.
All right, this is Mr. Walk That Walk. We're here for another episode of Can You Connect? And today we are going to be doing Lee's Colors of Love. So, this is basically going to be about different types of partners and how these different types of partners love their partner. So, the first one we're going to start with is the romantic partner. This partner usually talks about their attraction to their partner, starting with their eyes, their complexion, fragrance, how they smell, or their body type. So they kind of have like an ideal picture of their partner in mind. However, this may not be realistic. And thus far, if it's only based on a romantic love, it may potentially not last. So something to keep in mind. This type of partner in childhood, they had a secure attachment style to their caregivers. So that's probably one plus about it. Other than that, we'll go to the next person. The next person is the player lover. Of course, we all know the player lover loves to play games with his love, enjoying the act of seduction, and they don't really worry about commitment, dependency, or intimacy. All that stuff they don't worry about. They often juggle several relationships at the same time. So this person's on the move. I lied. So this type of person had a avoidant attachment style with his caregiver. And if you want to know about the different styles, you gotta watch all the videos to know about the different attachment styles to caregivers. So the next one will be the calm partner. Now your calm partner, he's gonna be pretty chill. But they have the type of love that will build over time. So the longer y'all together, the more stronger the connection, the more stronger the love will be between them, because they don't really believe in that, you know, idealized like TV love or movie love. So they want something like real, and they focus on marriage, they focus on, stability and comfort within love. So And for them, even when their relationship ends, they feel like they could still be friends with their ex-partner. So they have a pretty interesting and chill standpoint. And the next one is the wild lover. The wild lover. They're very possessive. You are mine. They're pretty dependent. They're consumed by thoughts of their partner, and they often, they have like a roller coaster of highs and lows, you know. And anytime you encourage them, anytime you send them positive signals, they love it. But anytime it's negative, like that causes a lot of heartache for them. Like they can't deal with too much of that, So oftentimes they may come off as pretty dramatic, and they deal with a lot of pain since they're always up and down in emotions. And they definitely fear separation, so they may like sit by the phone waiting for you to give them a call, waiting, or they may be blowing you up 24/7. So, yeah, they tend to wonder why all their relationships ultimately end or fail. So this partner in childhood, they had kind of like, as you could imagine, they were pretty anxious and they had like mixed feelings about their caregiver. So they had a lot going on with their caregiver that probably affected how they act now in their relationships. So that partner's pretty interesting. The next one is the practical lover or partner. The practical partner, they have a laundry list of qualities they're looking for in a relationship. So they're checking off things when y'all first meet. So this person kind of wants like, a deep and lasting love, but believe the best way to get it, you know, is to use their best qualities. So they're pretty interesting. They tend to be planners. So they tend to plan, each move they do, they plan maybe when they get married and plan to have kids. Some of them might even plan a divorce. So, and they're the type of partner that's always in their head because they always thinking. And the last one is probably going to be the selfless lover, you know. So this partner, they don't really put themselves first, they put you first. They're not really going to be demanding, they're going to be pretty patient and true to themselves, and they're not going to be needy. Their love tends to be brief. So, they're good with moments, like short moments. So, with showing affection. So, this partner's pretty interesting, because they will not fight for you if it's like probably dating wise. If it's like between him and another guy, like he's just gonna let the other guy talk to her. He's not gonna he ain't gonna fight for you dating wise. He's gonna leave the situation and find something better for him, where he ain't gotta be, I guess putting himself out there like that. So the selfless lover, it's pretty interesting. Me, myself, I feel like I'm probably a mix of the romantic lover, the calm lover, and the practical lover. Cause like I'm a planner, so I was like probably am, and I'm pretty chill. So I'm like a bit of the calm lover. And then I can be romantic. I can do that sometimes too. So I feel like I'm a mix between those three. That's what I feel like. Um, so yeah, it's pretty, just something to keep in mind while you're dating or the person you're with now, keep in mind what type of partner you think they are, how do you think they love and how do you think they show it and how do you think they give it? So just something to think about. in that process. And of course, the next part we are focusing on is Black-owned products for this episode. I brought a blanket from, her name is Shaylin Wallace. Of course, Black-owned. I'll put her information in the description. She has like a website with all types of artwork, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. So I got her artwork like printed on the blanket. So it's pretty awesome. I'm gonna put the one I got on my Twitter, and that will be below. And I'm going to put her website up there so y'all can check out her artwork, and you could like purchase different things, different artwork she has. So hers is pretty cool. Definitely check it out. And lastly, of course, I provide individual and couples therapy. I could do that in the state of Maryland, but I could also provide behavior health, which focus on getting rid of negative habits and exchanging them for positive habits. So I could do that all throughout the US. So, just give me an email if you're interested. All that info will be in the description. I don't mind doing it in person or virtual. Either one works. Depending on if it's a therapy one. Behavioral health one, that's pretty maybe virtual depending on where you're at in the country. But other than that, I think that will do it for this episode. So I appreciate y'all for listening, and y'all have a nice night. Thank you.
Our life, filled with drama. Our homes, they've been empty. Our dreams, slowly shattered, and our bodies are bruised and battered. What does it take to become a legend? What can we do to teach a lesson? Is there a way for a future commitment? Oh, why do we wait to repaint the world? When the world loses color, it's our goal to bring it back. Yeah, yeah. When the world loses color, it's our goal to bring it back. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Our emotions have known. Our feelings have gone. Our beautiful women